Kedmil, mon amis. Welcome back to The Witcher 3. I am Dimsy, and we are here at the, fuck, let me see if I can get this right. The Mare la Chaise Longue... Damn! The Mare la Chaise Longue Cemetery. Mare la Chaise Longue. Mare la Chaise Longue. Ah! French is such a beautiful language. I'm sorry for butchering it. Hence the, mon ami at the beginning. As if that wasn't fucking up, obviously. Oh my god, why did I... Any case, which our Geralt is wearing a new little outfit here, looking real fly. He is wearing the ducal officer set, and goddamn, he's looking sweet. Alright, so we're here at the Mare la Chaise Longue Cemetery, because this is where Regis has kind of made his new kind of... I guess I shouldn't say informal home, but you know. I am assuming that it's temporary. At least I think so. It's been quite a while. No, it's cursed. It's been quite a while since we last did any of the main quest. Oh god. Oh, he just ate someone. Oh, it. Rather. Is he dead? He's dead! More? There's more? Oh no, that's a... Whoa! Holy shit, okay. There's some necrophages here as well. Some ghouls. And more archispores. What on earth? Alright, well, let's see if I can... No! He's not dead. Let's see if this... Yes. Alright, more aren't gonna spawn now. Phew! Let's see if I can just loot these guys. And let's dispatch this this ghoul, and then we'll set out to find out where exactly our dear friend Regis is hiding. Whoa, I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Holy fuck. Okay, was that like a monster's nest? Or, oh my god, I just exited the world map there. No. Alright, so they were just... Alright, cool. I can dig it. They were just here chilling in this graveyard. One ghoul and two archispores. That's fair enough. It's a very cozy place, very kind of serene, very pretty. I like graveyards. The graveyards we have in Sweden are very well kept and very neat and tidy. And yeah, I've walked through quite a few in my lifetime. And just kind of, you know, pondered at the magnificence and kind of the somber kind of sadness. Watching all those different names that... Martina Lipinska. Engineer and pug lover, solve the most obtuse technical problems in all the duchy with the grace of a ballerina. Here we can see we can actually read some of these tombstones, but I won't do that for many. I'll do this one as well. Tomasz Marchewkin, what the fuck? Warrior, died fighting with word and blade. Awesome, sweet. And, but yeah, I don't know, the kind of somber stillness and sadness that is present. Guess I found the the way to Regis's lair immediately, huh? The secret path. But fuck it, we'll go and prompt Geralt to say his little dialogue.
Regis!
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
Right you are, Geralt. Right you are. There is. But yeah, just wandering through a graveyard and watching all the names that pop up there is just... gets the head going. Gets the mind... The mind starts churning out all these fantasies and ideas of what might have happened to all these people. Alchemist and painter discovered a new species of hedgehog. Hey, Paul is techless. Okay, so he named, or rather her, she named the new species after herself. Fair enough. Oh, can we examine this place? This? No, we can't. Okay, so it's just indicating this is where we're supposed to go. Annabella and Guidon de la Tour. Art patrons killed by a poison apple. That's a shame. That's a bit odd. Oh! But yes, of course. Typical of this game to put me...
Taking wars. Got victuals aplenty around here.
To put me right in the fucking smack dab of a Kikimore nest. Ah yes, but of course. Hopefully there aren't any more than these guys. Ah! Oh, thank God for those invincibility frames. It'd be kind of fucking fucked up if I died here. Even though I should, because... Okay. Oh, another one spawned. Ah, yes, but of course. Yes, of course another one spawned. Because it's not enough to fight just one of these assholes. No, no, no. You have to fight 2, 3. Why not just make it a 4? I'm pretty sure more are gonna spawn, by the way, but fuck it. I want to see if I can recover some of my health. Ah, Geralt! There seems to be some kind of fucked up elevation going on in this cave. Fucking hell. Alright, there we killed the second one, but I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Why not? Why not just make this as as much of a nightmare as possible? Fuck. Am I dead? I am not dead. But he is. Bleeding got him. I wish there was a kind of more obvious tell. Whew. For when you've successfully applied bleed on them. Wow, I lost a lot of health there. Holy shit.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
Well, whoop diddly doo doo boop. How fun for us. Let's try to get rid of as many of these eggs as we can.
Stench.
Yes. Yes, but of course. But of course the mother... The mother spawns. Why? Why the... And if, you know, the hitboxes weren't shit, then yeah, I would take full responsibility for this shit. Oh, obviously. I wouldn't be blaming the game for my failures. But there's only so much shit I can take before I call you out on your bullshit.
Decaying bones. Kikimores must have tunneled into the grave.
I mean, I love CD Projekt Red, but...
That's some stench.
Alright, so let's save here, so I don't have to go through all this bullshit anymore.
Just wonderful.
Maybe I can just, like, keep spamming this and just keep him stun locked. I mean, so far so good. wasn't too bad actually. That seemed to kind of work. No, I managed to pull it off. Wow. It's actually kind of funny because on my very first playthrough, when I first unlocked Rend, I didn't really see much point of it. Yeah, I know. Just baffles me. Just baffles me how foolish I was. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of used it in combat and it was kind of just like scratching my head going, fuck, why would anybody use this? This seems like an awful waste of an ability point. Or ability points. Depending on if you actually spent more than 1 point into the ability. But yeah, I don't know. The Rend skill just kind of seemed like superfluous for me. Kind of optional in the truest sense of the word. Like if you wanted to kind of use it, yeah, I mean you could, but you could get through the game just fine without it. Holy fuck, do I regret those words now.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Before we go there, let's keep on investigating this place. Oh, did I find Regis?
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, Guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I in turn gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Can't you just summon Detlef? You're both higher vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Detlef. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
Wow. If the other option scares Regis, a vampire, a higher vampire at that, this much, we're gonna have to trust him. Wholly and fully, we're gonna trust him.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. The spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were cold to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Could it be that Regis is asking the crows for help?
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Of course I will. Drink with you. God damn it, let's go.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
What the fuck is this? I don't want to talk. God damn it, we can't be that disrespectful to Regis. Got a lot of secrets. This is a setup. Yeah, we'll go with the middle one here.
So, think you've set a nice little trap for me? Sorry. Want to get me to confess? Gonna have to try harder.
I love a challenge. In that case, my ears are cocked. What must I do?
How about you get the ball rolling? Reveal one of your secrets. Vampires, intriguing creatures, must lead fascinating lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Oh yes, we get to speak to Regis. Man, I love Regis. He's such a cool ass character. Every second I get to spend with him, joyous moments. Joyous indeed. Yeah, where you been, man?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, Showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here. And I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Actually, yeah.
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now. Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start? Blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
It's crazy how they really do sound like old friends.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Man. Whew. Imagine that stigma. Imagine what it must take to prompt a vampire to kill another, knowing the punishment that awaits if he or she actually decides to do that. Yeah.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Oh man. That's one hell of a question. All we all we have ever known how to be is a witcher, so you know, there's that sense of familiarity and safety with going with, yeah, I would like to be a witcher again, but being someone else does kind of, you know, open up the possibilities and opportunities of maybe finding true happiness, as in finding someone that's special to us, starting a family, getting a job that we, you know, that's actually respectable and you know, that we can kind of, that we actually enjoy doing. I imagine being a witcher can be quite tiresome, but I think that Geralt has been a witcher for so long that but what would I say? What do we say? Oh my god. What could we be in this world? An engineer? A waiter? A blacksmith? An innkeep? A diplomat perhaps? I would be a diplomat. I don't know what to pick. Fuck it. We'll go with I'd be a witcher. But fuck. This is a really tough question. I mean, for the love of shit, if we could be reborn and be someone else, do something else. My god, all the possibilities are just running through one's mind, but being a witcher is one of those things that has allowed Geralt to experience everything that he has experienced in his life. Besides, I think he is immune to like diseases and everything due to his mutations, so we'll go with this. God damn it.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always. I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast. Yeah, not something I think about much, but I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Oh, I wish we could continue this conversation. Alas.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the whites survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse, in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder, or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Oh, ho! I was right. There was something in that little box. Alright, so now it begins proper. Let's see. I don't think I've unlocked the... Whoa, that's quite a distance to walk. Oh my god, paper! Oh my god, I just bumped into my table. Oh my god, this is madness. Let's see, how much time do I have left? Okay, well, I guess I have about enough time to get to the house. Alright, well, fair enough. We'll, make our way over there. We'll trek on over to this estate where this cursed white is. And hopefully once we're there... Well, I mean, I'm gonna cut it there. But once we get there, we'll kind of get a clearer picture for what exactly is going on here. But yeah, it looks like we're gonna need some... some really special and... Whoa. I could have sworn I heard something. We need some real unique and rare ingredients to perform our little divination ceremony, ritual, concoction, potion thing. I'm gonna guess it's some kind of alchemical process that we're gonna utilize in order to find...
Maybe there's some new shapes.
Or to find out where exactly Detlef is at. Wait, is this Frankel Arts? Looks different. No, it is. We're just... Oh, okay, we're behind the village. Wow. Barely recognized well, the fact that we are walking at a kind of a different part of this little village, and the fact that it's kind of a very dark and cloudy, overcast day, kind of made me question where the hell am I? We can see Tesha Mutna over in the distance. A place that we will be visiting twice during the main quest. Very important place. It turns out that specifical, specific, not specifical, that's not even a word. That specific old ruins over there. It was an old fortress that, you know, I mean, there are a lot of different, you know, keeps and castles and whatnot all throughout the Witcher lands. But that one's special. That one especially is special because, well, it was once a fortress that belonged to vampires. To a specific kind of vampires that would hunt and, well, I guess use humans for their own, you know, their own needs and pleasure. They would keep them locked up in the dungeons of that fortress, and they would
Feast till the wine barrels run dry. There is no tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, sure, lady. That was... what the fuck was that? Man, Toussaint does look real weird when it's this... oh, it looks like there's a fog. Nah. Well, kind of. Yeah, it does look like it's kind of foggy. Although I do wish that that it would actually appear as if, you know, there was some actual fog. It kind of descended upon the place. And when I say real fog, I mean the visibility should be drastically reduced. But we can still see perfectly fine, so I guess, yeah, it's just a cloudy day. And there we can see the house that we are aiming to reach. By the way, we just entered the Caroberta woods, and this forest.
Advice, Witchman. If you've no reason to live, live to spite others.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That's just a pointless and truly wasteful existence that you lead if you actually do something like that. Living just to make other people's lives shit, that's beyond pathetic. That's awful advice. Rethink your life philosophy. Yeah. But in any case, the Caroberta Woods. This forest is named after a previous ruler of Toussaint named Carolina Roberta, I think. And the reason why the forest, is called Caroberta is because it seems to be some kind of I don't know, I guess Toussaintian tradition, perhaps? I'm not sure. I think so. Where they would actually take the names of, at least, you know, royalty. I'm not sure if everybody does this to everyone's name. But I do know that, you know, royalty, they would take both of the names and they would kind of shorten it. They would contract them and kind of, you know, push them together and make a new name. So Carolina Roberta becomes Caroberta. Anna Henrietta becomes Anna Rietta. And then there's Sylvia Anna, who becomes Siana. But we'll meet her later. And here we are. The Trastamara hunting cottage. With a bunch of spoons adorning
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
With a bunch of spoons adorning this place. Alright, let's apply the spectral oil.
What? Lost your nerve?
Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, he's still not dead. Whoa!
Die.
Whoa, okay! Are you serious? Okay, so he hits me once. I hit him 400,000 times. But I'm the one who's going to die? What the fuck? I mean, okay, I get it. It's the absolute highest difficulty, but fuck me. Like, I'm a guy who's played through Dark Souls' New Game Plus mode several times. And I've beaten it. I've beaten it, goddammit. I've fought all of the bosses. Whoa, okay, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? I'm supposed to fight 4 of them? This is stupid.
Damn it.
Oh, but of course the potion doesn't work. This is stupid. This is why would they I don't get the level design when it comes to unit placements. That's just beyond me, to be honest. Why would... Oh, okay. So the game didn't save just outside of the Trust Amara hunting cottage. That's Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Va fail. Fuck this game.